Good afternoon, everybody. You're welcome back again to this wonderful program, which is That Speak to the Counselor program, in which it's for us to get enlightened over some things we feel it's not clear to us in our daily activities or even personally to our lives. So today we'll be treating another topic, which is the continuation of the last topic we've been engaging ourselves on, which is personality disorder, which I told us that we have cluster A, cluster B, cluster C. And I told us that personality disorder is a kind of health conditions characterized by persistent patterns of thought, feelings, and behaviors that is deviated from the normal cultural norms or normal activities and can cause significant distress and impairment to anybody, and this affects all ages. So I told us we have different kind of clusters under this wonderful and fantastic personality disorder. So we spoke about the cluster A. Today we're going into the cluster B, and I told us that under this cluster B, I call it dramatic or emotional personality disorder. This cluster B is dramatic or emotional. Remember, the first one was eccentric and odd. That is, the cluster A was under the eccentric and the odd personality disorder. So the cluster B is dramatic and emotional personality disorder. And under this, we have borderline personality disorder. And this is marked by unstable relationship, emotional dysregulation, and distorted self-image. This kind of the borderline is they don't have a stable relationship with people, not like intimacy. Even in terms of intimacy, they will not really enjoy their relationship. They don't enjoy their relationship. Even people with relationship with them, they will not enjoy them because they have borderline personality disorder. So not to now talk of their relationship with people outside, because this is a personality disorder, and this is under social personal counseling. So now we're talking about ourselves and our environment. So this borderline personality disorder is kind of disorder that I said it is marked by unstable relationship, that distorted self-image, emotional dysregulation. They get emotional, see their emotions very, very easy. It's somehow. Why are you so emotional? Why is it that your emotion is always taking over you? These are the borderline personality disorder people. When someone why is your emotion is borderline personality disorder, which is it has its own treatment. Another one under this personality disorder, I call it histrionic personality disorder. Some people call it history, some people call it history personality disorder. Under this, we have is characterized by excessive emotionality, attention seeking behavior, and a need for constant approval. This kind of people, they like seeking behaviors, not abnormal behaviors, good ones. They like the need for constant approval. Those excessive emotionality, attention seeking people, their behavior is always at the top. So they love attention. This kind of people, I call it histrionic person. They love attention. They want your attention, and they want constant approval. Anything they actually like just approve and bam, put seal on it, bam. So they don't need any other thing than they need just your approval. So this kind of people, for their personality disorder, it's called it histrionic personality disorder. So they want attention, emotionality regulation. They want this constant approval, seeking behavior, and the need for constant approval. And this kind of people, that is what they want. And their emotionality is very in excess. Anything they want to do like this, their emotion must always cover it. So this kind of people, you don't need to do away with them. You are always to be with them. You need to understand them. And if you want to even get a relationship with them, like intimate relationship with them, you need to just understand them. Take them for what they are. And if it's casual relationship, maybe business partner, normal friends, normal brothers and sisters. You cannot do without them. That was I said, each and every one of us as an individual, we have our own personality disorder. We have our own personality disorder. So the last one but not the least, under this one, I call it narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissistic. Don't mind my intonation, don't mind my tongue. Narcissistic personality disorder. This is marked by a grand sense of self-importance and a need for admiration. You need to admire them. A self-importance, you need to admire them, and lack of empathy for others. They know they pity people. See, people are just talking about empathy everywhere. You see, what empathy really means is putting yourself in someone's shoes. Like I used to tell my daughter, as small as she is, she wants to pinch me. I tell her, let me pinch you first, so that you feel the pain I want to feel through your pinching. So what you will not allow people to do for you, do not do it for people. So since then, is already part of her. So she's always avoiding pinching. So this kind of people, they don't even mind though. They don't mind. They don't go agree. They don't pity you. If you tell, I say somebody fall from palm tree, they are less concerned. They don't have empathy. They don't feel empathy. Lack of empathy. They feel themselves. They are too full of themselves. They just need. They just admire themselves anyhow. They feel too important. These are the emotional, and I call it emotional and dramatic sets. The first one, don't forget borderline. Borderline is their emotion is always overwhelming them. The second one is training, like they just take constant approval. The third one, they know they pity people. See people now, why like this? It's because their personality disorder is narcissistic. So they don't feel for people. They don't even have the mind to feel for people. That is their own lifestyle. So this set of people again, they have the way to treat them. They can overcome their personality disorder. That is why we are here to tell you to always speak to the counselor every day, every time. When you speak to the counselor, you tell us, our own duty is to tell them, is to just interrogate them, have sections with them, talk to them, then we'll do the necessary treatment for them. I hope you all enjoyed today's topic, today's program. Share, like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Counseling for All. Speak to the counselor on YouTube, Counseling for All on YouTube, and continue to share this program. Share it, tell your friend to speak to the counselor. Good afternoon, everybody. See you next week. I love you all.